Hello, my name is Cameron Crouse, member of the University of Florida's Biomedical Engineering Policy and Advocacy in Science and Engineering organization, and today I will be walking you through how to access policies of interest on the United States Congress website. If you would like to search for specific legislation, you can do so using the search bar at the top of the screen. You can search by bill abbreviation and number if you know this information, or you can search for key terms related to the bill as well. You can also look through all recent bills by clicking on the drop-down menu on the left side of your screen that reads Current Congress and selecting the Legislation tab underneath the Search by Source header. You can look through old legislation by selecting the All Congresses tab underneath the Search by Congress header. And if you know the specific member that proposed the legislation, you can select the Members tab to search by different members of Congress. Access all bills from the current session of Congress, click the Introduced hyperlink underneath the Bill Searches and Lists header on the right side of your screen. From here, I normally like to sort by date of introduction from newest to oldest. You can also filter your search by checking some of the boxes that appear on the left side of your screen. For instance, you can limit your search by subject and policy area, chamber of origin, or status of legislation. Some specific policy areas that are of interest to us as an organization include health, and government operations and politics. Some committees that you may want to look into include energy and commerce, and science, space, and technology within the House of Representatives, and energy and natural resources, and homeland security and government affairs within the Senate. If you are doing research on bills that you would like PACE to target, it is best to look for bills that have not passed both chambers, as it is much harder to lobby for or against a bill that can only be signed into law or blocked for becoming a law by a presidential veto. In my experience, the optimal search parameters consist of selecting any status between introduced and passed one chamber underneath the status of legislation header, select whichever policy area piques your interest, and leave all other settings as the defaults offered by the website. You can also look into the different committees and subcommittees if you want to get more specific, as the subcommittees are much more tailored to specific issues. Such as conservation, research, and biotechnology within the Agriculture Committee, and the Health Subcommittee within the Energy and Commerce Committee. For a broad overview of the most relevant bills, return to the homepage and select the top 10 hyperlink next to most viewed bills. This page compiles the top 10 most viewed bills from the previous week and is a solid summary of what is happening in our country with regard to new legislature. You can find a lot of other information on the website's homepage as well. Under the current legislative activities heading, you can see the time and date of the next meeting for both the House and the Senate, as well as recordings of the previous meeting. You can access the calendars for the House and the Senate, see results of different roll call votes, and view the latest committee reports under the recent header. If you scroll down the page, you can find members of both the House and the Senate from any state, find your specific member by entering your address, and find contact information under the current members of Congress header. This concludes the overview of the website of the United States Congress. I hope this has been helpful and informative, and thank you for your time.